really hope you're ready for this. Don't know what you've got yourself signed up to, I don't think. Oh. Okay, so very clear instructions this morning. Very clear instructions. Got me out of bed. It's very early. Yeah, I just needed to sit and decipher. Oh, I've put. I wanted my boy in. What was I going to say? It's just completely thrown me. It's just so nice seeing him on the screen when I'm looking at you. I can see him. Okay. So when I was lying in bed this morning, I started getting this real like churning in the bottom of my stomach. And I started getting the details for the reading, the energy of the reading. And they were showing me the caterpillar on the back of the oracle deck, 111 on the clock. And this shamanic caterpillar is actually taken from, inspired by the Alice in Wonderland caterpillar. And you can, in the Disney movie, he's smoking his little, I can't think what they call it. Oh my God, that's annoying. He's Shifa. Is it Shifa? Why am I'm judging myself really badly that that's not what it's called. It doesn't matter. He's smoking anyway, and he's puffing the letters, and he's saying the vowels A, E, I, O, A, U. Who are you? And the energy of that is this deck. Okay, so the vowels are speaking without restriction. Yeah, that's moving energy, speaking without restriction, using the vowels. It's the consonants that put our lips, our teeth, and our tongue in the way to make the sounds. And he's saying, who are you? As in, like, who are you without the restrictions? That this is what it's all about, this reading. This. And another thing that they want me to note, for you to notice, is that the caterpillar is actually sitting on a mushroom. And you know the story of Alice in Wonderland. It's all, here, there, everywhere. Upside down and turn around and all that kind of stuff. That is the energy of the eclipse. It's going to create this, like, the crossing of the sun and the moon, and them blocking like each other out. It does something to like time, space, energy, all that kind of, and it's the same with the mushroom. It creates a space where almost like time stands still. Something else happens in that little chapter. And the question that he's asking you in that space is, who are you? Okay, so let me just find the cards that so when you there's a process from the Middle Ages of physicians, would you call them physicians? Scientists, medieval scientists, medieval chemists, and they were enlisted to try and turn lead into gold. So something really unvaluable and like really common into gold, which was really expensive and can conduct electricity and was valuable and all that kind of stuff. And it became a sort of 7-step system that they actually used in spiritual practice. So the process of alchemy goes from I can't say these words. I do apologize. Calcination, dissolution, conjunction, coagulation. Oh no, it's not that right. I'm saying the wrong way. Separation, fermentation, distillation, and then coagulation. I think that's how you say it, coagulation. Yeah. I'm dyslexic. Words don't make sense to me. And basically the idea is that you go from lead, which is the root chakra, all the way up to gold, which is the crown chakra, and you go through a spiritual enlightenment, and it has 7 stages. And this, the way that it's downloaded to me is that this actually happens in the gut. So this is a process. It's not just a mind thing. It happens through the whole body, and the actual process happens in the gut. You put something in and it comes out with a waste product, but actually turns into life force energy. That's just the way that they downloaded it to me. We have 3 brains. We have a heart brain, we have a stomach brain, and we have the, you know, the control computer brain. And at the moment in this eclipse, this is the energy. This is where we are. We're in the belly. Yeah. So if you think about putting mushrooms into that space, what's going to happen? Yeah. So something, the mushroom is something that you eat. So you're being asked at the moment, who are you in this space? And it's a little clearing. There's a little clearing for you. And yeah, I'm just going to clear with some smoke because I feel like it's just a tiny bit heavy to start a reading on, especially after yesterday. And if you haven't done, I would really go back and watch that reading. So yeah, if you know the story of Alice in Wonderland, just try and get your energy into the kind of storyline, you know, the chaos of it, all the different characters, what, you know, like have a think about something maybe from that storyline that pops up to you. I was obsessed with Alice in Wonderland, obviously blonde hair. I used to have a little blue dress with a white apron and a black hairband. Like, there was only one way that my life was going to go if I was the Alice in Wonderland Disney princess. I weren't bothered about all the other ones. I was Alice in Wonderland until Belle came along, and then yeah, I just swayed from one to the other. But I was literally obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. I think it says so much about me as a human being and an archetype for a young girl to follow. Chasing white rabbits down rabbit holes, and I also want to say that I am burning the wonderful incense stick that one of my clients sent me, Yvonne. It smells fucking amazing. And there's something else that they wanted me to share with you. The first time I opened the package that Yvonne sent me all the way from America, thank you. I fucking love it. And I can't wait to put my rainbow leaves up for me and Louis in the van. Thank you. I shall show you on here. I didn't smell this in the way that I've smelled it today, right? And yesterday I got asked very clearly by a beautiful divine masculine, what do you need / want? And I was like, do you know what? That's like the best question in the whole entire universe to ask a woman, isn't it? Like, I was absolutely floored by it. It just came so out of the blue and such a surprise. It was just like bizarre. And I found myself, right, this is the who are you question. This will make sense, okay? So I said, without even thinking about it, a warrior, right? And my friend had said it to me ages ago. She said, you need a champion. And I was like, I don't want a fucking knight in shining armor. This is ridiculous. No. But it's the energy, the champion, someone who will champion you. And I said a warrior. I want someone to fight, you know, like a warrior in a garden kind of thing. Like, I'm obsessed with Japanese everything, samurai, blah, blah, blah. And when I actually thought of the word warrior, me came into my mind. I was there, standing there as a warrior. And that is the thing that we need, is a reflection of what we truly are, not the thing that we think that we see. Does that make sense? I really hope that makes sense. Just sit and ponder on it a minute, because I answered without even really thinking about it. It just came out because I was so floored by actually being asked that I didn't like sit and think about it. I was just like, oh my God, like it was like someone saying, what 10 wishes do you want? You know, like the genie popping into your head. And I just said a warrior. But then as soon as I actually said it, it was me. It was me. I came into my own mind when I said that. And I thought about it so much. And I was like, I have literally lived every single lifetime as a man. This is my first life as a woman. And I'm obsessed with, pretty much everything that is male orientated. And I always have been. And I've always been a tomboy and blah, 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 blah. And what? That's so funny. I'm sharing this because over this period of time, I have actually started to see myself completely differently and more in a truer aspects of who I am and what I bring to the world and all this kind of stuff, and being okay with it. It's like a completely different thing, So I just wanted to say that I went to have this put on for my reading because I really want to share this energy in this reading, because I feel like this reading is going to be a gift from far away that you're going to sense in a completely different way. Like, you've had this before, you've had this information before, I can absolutely guarantee it, but it's going to do something different today. It's going to change your senses in some different way. That's what I feel, and that's what I'm getting. I know this probably sounds round about the houses, but this is the energy that I get. This is the way that I read, and this is the way that this energy is coming through. I hope that it resonates, but maybe after the reading you understand a little bit more about what that's about. Like, you're going to sense this differently. It's going to hit differently, okay? Because this smells like my granddad's aftershave today, and that's not like, this feels so comforting and so manly. Like, this is masculinity in an incense stick. And it's just so funny that this is actually a line because the line is the masculine energy and the circle is the feminine energy. Like, literally, this smells of pure man. It smells like my granddad, like stability and all that kind of just, yeah. It just smells so old school. I haven't smelled aftershave for God knows how long, but we're going to light that and we're going to create some lovely granddad energy in here. Honestly, I wish that everyone could have met my granddad. He was amazing, like an amazing human being. And I just want to talk so much. Where is he? Oh no, he's on my altar. I'll have to put a post out for him. Yeah, let's get started and stop talking. So we're going to start with the AEIOU Oracle, as we always do. Thank you so much. And we are going to pull in some energy and see what comes through. Perfect energy. Perfect energy. This is a sacred place. This is the stop. This is the... Think about these two rocks as being the bookends. This is the shelter. This is the protection. This place in the middle is a sacred place. This is the fucking eclipse here. What a card. I'm excited for this reading. I really am. I really am. Really want to see those fingers. Do you remember that? George Dawes, what's the scores? Oh, I do actually need to get myself a new incense holder because I'm just using shells to catch ash at the moment. It's not really doing... Okay, so we're coming out of lack. We're coming out of a knot. We're seeing the route forward. I feel like they're giving me the wow. So we've got 10 of coins in the reverse. We've got 4 of coins in the reverse. So this is just letting go of the idea. I feel like you had an idea for the future that looked a certain way. Like it might have been quite materialistic, like you wanted to have this grand house and you wanted to have every single room furnished in this dream way, this like, I don't know, catalog way. It like 2 cars on the drive. You had this very materialistic, very in the reality of what you wanted your life to look like, this goal, this legacy that you were looking for, and you've let go. You've let go. Like, look at all this red. The whole reading is red so far. Look, this is in the root. This is the root. This is the foundation. Your foundation has been completely shifted. And you have found this in this sacred space. Like if you think about the energy of Page of Spikes, I feel like you have ignited. There's been this blue flame. Some people could say that that's like twin flame or something like that, but this to me is like cooking on gas. Something has been ignited into this energy. I'm going to read on that because I'm not getting a usual I'm just not getting usual energy off that at all. 2 of Pentacles, that's the normal energy. Where are we? Boo, 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 boo. Oh, wow. I'm going to read the full thing. Before the invention of the alarm clock, nature provided its own. The rooster is a punctual bird and never misses a sunrise. According to legend, it was because of this great contribution to humans that the Jade Emperor bestowed the rooster the honor of becoming part of the zodiac. They have a good sense of judgment and are seldom satisfied with the status quo, but often require outside validation for their efforts in order to feel fulfilled. This is so good. I love this. It says balancing multiple priorities, adaptability, good time management. When upright, good time management is a skill you value most now. Balancing all your priorities should be of paramount focus. Remember that it is important to keep flexible, though. You never know when something unexpected can rear its head, especially if you're trying to implement important changes in your life. Sometimes taking a break is the most important thing to do. You don't have to be in a rush to be considered productive. I feel like this Page of Spikes has brought really ignited something in you, something passionate in regards to changing this legacy, like changing everything up. And I can sense that the vibration in my throat has completely changed. Can you hear that? The way that you're speaking, I feel like has changed. All this red here. Interesting. This is like the very foundation of your being. I feel like over the next week, you're going to have your, I feel like your world rocked. This is definitely written in the stars as well. What am I getting from that? Can you give me, it's like this, can I read that the same way? Do you know what? I'm just going to reshuffle because I feel like that is so confusing and that's not giving me a clear. Bear with me just a second. We're going to reshuffle. That's the energy. That's the energy. Over this eclipse, you're reshuffling. You're reshuffling. This juggling energy of having, like so many different priorities, I feel like that's going to be the thing that moves through. I feel like this is the answer to the reading that we had yesterday because we've got the same. Anything that is no longer your absolute deepest happiness, you're not putting energy to. You're not focusing on, you're not expressing on, you're not speaking to. It's like no energy is being wasted on anything that is not your superpower. Like the white deer is one of the most sacred animals. Like you are not putting any attention or anything. You're not splurging energy. You're not. It's just no wasting time, no wasting energy, not having anything to do with anything that is not serving your highest good. Like look at the antlers. This is that protection energy. That it's really hard to know which way your hand wants to go on here, but we'll continue. So the antlers are protecting the sacredness. This is the sacrifice. This is the Lent. This is the reason why everything is happening exactly at this time. We're in we're in Lent. We're in Ramadan, I believe. I think I saw that as well. This space of time for this eclipse is to almost like stop time and to let all the other stuff disappear so that we can channel in on the sacredness. This definitely has something to do with yesterday's reading because those three cards came out in yesterday's reading, like all of them did, in very prominent places. I feel like there's been a shift. Boom. Someone has captured your heart, literally. Someone has captured your heart. Or they're going to over the eclipse. I can read this as you have a flame for someone. So we've got the Emperor out in the upright, who is holding a flame, who's holding a light, holding a torch. This is his one and only true love. Take that how that resonates for you. And then we had in the deck, but I pulled it out, the Empress in reverse. So this is a separate energy, but we do have a divine, I'm hearing not ready. No, they are. They very much are. So this, we're basically getting all the same cards out again. Okay, so something that you received before the eclipse, now this is going to hit differently, okay? This is now. This is in this period of time, this is now. This is the Pisces season. I feel like this person has been almost like sheltered. That's what I'm getting. Sheltered or hidden from view, maybe. Death in reverse. Right, I'm going to read on that because that's like getting into conflicting energy now. Ah, I tell you what I could do. I could read it like this is an aspect of you that you're holding back from. I don't think this might not be an actual person. This could be an aspect of self. I could read it like that. I could absolutely read it like that. Let me just get me one of these in, and then let's have a look about how we're moving forward from this. What's the inspirational energy, please, to release the death in reverse? What's the inspirational energy to leave the death in reverse? The cat. Black cat energy. So fucking synchronistic. It's crazy. Right. Okay. So what I'm getting is there is this feeling of being not ready or unworthy that came up in the last reading. It's like you're still going, it's like feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Like, when are you ever going to be ready unless you actually move forward? It's the black cat energy is you deciding um the, like a black cat will walk into the room. It will do all the things that it wants to do. It will come and sit in your lap for a bit and then it will leave. Like, it doesn't care what you want from it. It does what it does. And it's like, this is the new way that you need to approach your life. It's not about being an asshole. It's not about being egotistical. It's not about playing games. It's literally just being so confident and so into yourself that you can say, like, to your partner, I'm busy today. And everyone's all right about it. It's not a case of like, we have to have an argument. It's not a case of like this time management element. I feel that love and everything has been about like building a foundation, building, like building. That's what it's been about. It's been very like magician energy, building stuff into the realm, making stuff real, like buy a cup, all that kind of thing. This is the Alice in Wonderland energy. It's like flipping it on its head now. It's like everything now is about how it feels, and that's the cat energy. How it feels, how is it making you feel? And if you're getting overwhelmed, then you pull back from it. It's like you're being more intuitive and more in tune with your wants and your needs and how you're moving forward, and being more honest about it. Like, you're not like the whole aspect of being completely authentic and completely true to your friends, family, whatever that is is this black cat energy. It's like being accepted, whether you're in your full flow, and being extroverted and whatever, or it's, no, I actually want to spend some time on my own. Like there isn't an issue, there isn't abandonment wounds kicking off, there isn't all this like drama. There's just this sacred place to be completely accepted. I hope that helps. Because those 3 cards were like getting a bit. But this 4 of Hearts is definitely sticking out to me in regards to, I feel like somebody's holding a light up to something. This could be that you've given too much of yourself away before, like to try and please people. That could also be, like your light is sort of, people vampire off of it because you're very loving, you're very warm. And I feel like, you leave your mark on people. Look at the little tracks there. You leave your mark on people. You're incredibly, you shine a light in people's lives. You give a lot. You give a lot, a hell of a lot. You give a hell of a lot. Where do I want to go with this? Should we read some? Let's read original tarot, shall we? Where are we going with this? Is there anything that we need to know for this eclipse season? Anything that, what's happening in this sacred space? What's happening in the sacred space? Well, there you go. 2 emperors. That is what's happening in the eclipse space. Someone is taking full charge, bossing up. Coming home. Coming home. This is the 8 of Cups in the reverse and Temperance on the bottom of the deck as well. This is about not leaving yourself out in the cold, like not having to walk away from yourself, like not having to abandon yourself for love. Like this, the emperor, the 2 emperors out here are basically saying to me, I am king, I am boss, I am, I am in control. If people are taking advantage of me, it's because I let them. If people are acting in a way that I don't appreciate with my energy, that's up to me to do something about it. It's not up to someone else to, magically read your mind. Like this is about making sure that someone knows exactly how you feel. That's what I'm getting from it. Like your light, your value, everything is so precious, and it's you that needs to understand that. Not for anybody else, it's you that needs to understand that. And you need to go through your life acting accordingly, because I would say that you have like an angelic presence, and you have the ability to make things happen where others can't. Like you can see past illusion, and like anything is possible with you, and people love that about you. It's like there's not a problem, there's not a what's the word I'm looking for, like You turn water into wine. You have a very childlike personality. It's like you're fun to be around. People want that. People want to have your energy. And it's up to you to, does that person actually, is that person treating my energy well? Like, are they appreciating what I'm giving? The Fool, new beginning, straight out of the solar plexus as well. Seeing yourself more clearly. We've got this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So where there wasn't an opportunity, where you didn't put your hand out, you are now putting your hand out. Yeah. So this might have been like self-sabotage. This could have been an opportunity that you didn't go for. Maybe there was something that was offered to you and you, I'm getting that, I don't really want to start something with someone because they're going to use me. I don't really want to put energy into that because I'm going to end up being in a shit situation again. Like there's that whole, take it as it resonates. This, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It's any relationship. But we've got the Six of Pentacles that just popped out on this Emperor card. It's balance. What you put in, you get out. It's that simple. I love this energy. This is one of my favorite. Like, I prefer this card over so many of the other cards in the deck. I absolutely love the energy of the sixes. And I know that some people think that sixes are negative, because of the devil, blah, blah, blah. I'm into the sixes. I'm all over it. Six for me is balance, and that's what we should be aiming for. These two people, they are begging. And you can see the justice. He's balancing what he thinks is fair to give to these individuals. On another deck that I absolutely love, my mum's deck, it's like two lovers on the bottom. But this energy is all about balance. This is about helping people, being of service. Like this is like, if you are an amazing human being, you want to be with an amazing human being. And that's what I was talking about me asking for the warrior. Before, I was asking for something completely different. Like, it's understanding who you are, so then you can appropriately ask the universe for what you actually need, what you actually want, what's actually going to be fulfilling and bring something to your life that you've maybe not had before. This is about seeing yourself in a balanced way. I feel like for someone, the being of service is extremely important, and this is what you want from, and this is what you're expressing. This is what you're bringing out. This is what you're expressing to the world. I want to be with people that are the same as me, who are of service, who are balanced, who ask, a lot of themselves, who push themselves to grow, who take care of others, who are, just and true and honest and, all this kind of stuff. Like, this is what you're expressing to the world. You've got your ducks in a row now. And that's what you're saying. Hand on hip. That's what I want. And I'm not moving for anything else that's not that. That's your Knight of Cups, the knight in shining armor. It's here. So somebody has made a decision. You are expressing. So you've gone from a Page of Cups to a Knight of Cups. Boom. That's a big jump. Yes, I want to move forward. This is not just expressing, this is actually actively expressing, like going out of your way to express to somebody. That's what I want. That's what I want. I have made a decision. I have taken the blindfold off. I put the swords down. I'm not thinking about it anymore. I'm actually acting on it. I'm moving through something. Yeah? Ten of Cups. You've gone from a Knight of Cups to a Ten of Cups. This is what you want. You are communicating this. You want your happy ever after. You have moved away from this material realm, this material like life thing that you built before in your mind. Like, it's all about how it feels. We saw the rainbow in the in yesterday's reading as well. And I'm hearing that I want to see your true colours shining through. Is it Cyndi Lauper? See your true colours, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colours. True colours are shining through. I love that song. Oh my God, I need to listen to that now. It's such a tune. I used to sing it with my son's daughter all the time. She used to sound so cute in the back of the car, you know, like a little 4-year-old. True colours. So cute. It's coming in. It is coming in. It is coming in. So you've been in maybe in like a meditative state. Maybe you have taken some time out, you know, maybe to ponder on these situations from the past, these different options, you know, like maybe you've had people come forward and offer their cups to you, you know, like, you want to have try this, you know, like you might have, you know, tried a few different variations and this is how it's left you, like, yeah. And I said that earlier on, didn't I? Like, yeah, I've not really done anything about it. But why? Because you maybe hadn't seen yourself clearly. So you're maybe asking for the wrong thing. So God, this little cloud up here, he's saying, do you want to have a little drink from this? Want to have a little sip? Yeah. And this is in this. So the universe can only give you what you're asking for, okay? So you have gone from the Page of Cups, boop, to the Knight of Cups, to the Knight in Shining Armour, and then the Knight in Shining Armour has handed this to someone. This is the vision that I want. You have given this to the universe. This is the 10 of Cups, my everything. I want this, right? So then the universe goes, here you go. It's in this cup. Do you want to try? Yeah. And then it's up to you to decide if you are going to take a sip, if you are going to invest, if you are going to, you know, let it go into your belly. Like the mushroom, you have to ingest it. You have to, you have to let it, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I was not expecting this reading. These readings are really good. They're making me so excited. Do you know, oh, my deep, just such a deep intention. I really do hope that every person that comes across these readings, I really hope it resonates because, oh my God, this energy is so beautiful and creamy and gorgeous. And I just so hope that you're feeling this, what I feel when I do these readings. It's just lush. It's so lush. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So we've got the 10 of Pentacles now. This is the 10 of Pentacles. So you started off at the top of the reading saying goodbye to the 10 of Pentacles. That was an old narrative, okay? That was very based on material. Like, there was so much red up the top of the reading. We've thrown away that foundation. We've broken that right to its core. Now, this legacy, this material wealth, this wisdom, this like amazingness is going to be a byproduct of you asking for that. It's coming at you from a completely different realm. This is abundance. This isn't just about money. Look at the cards. You've got people talking, you've got old age, you've got pets, you've got like lovely buildings. It looks like, you know, everyone's covered in a gorgeous fabric. There's a little kid there, you know, like there's everything here. This is a completely different kind of wealth. This is building a whole life, a whole legacy, a whole everything. Whereas before it was just material shit. That vision is gone. You're coming at your legacy from how it feels. How does it feel to have these different things? How would it feel to be old and wise? And how much information I can have, and you know, like how many people I can help, and you know, like how many animals am I going to meet, and you know, like, and how are those animals going to react to me? Like it's a completely different energy. Like, let's get this card out. So you had the 10 of coins in the reverse, which is this wolf in the reverse. It's just somebody like playing in their money, rolling around in money. Like, that's not cool. Then look at the energy of that. This is like a single person's life. I mean, there might be a little cub there, but it's in the reverse. That relationship is not going to be a good thing. If it was in the upright, we could look at that completely differently, but this is in the reverse. This money could, you know, completely ruin the relationship between you and your children, because that, you know, because you're working so hard. You might have been so fascinated and so 100% like, you know, money goals, money goals, money goals. Maybe your children were lonely. Maybe they, you know, they never saw you. Maybe that, you know, like there's so much negative connotation wrapped around this, the way that you were thinking about money and foundation. This is completely different. Completely different. Like, what sort of person would have pets, you know, animals around them like that? Like, it's a different kind of energy. I hope I'm downloading that. Like, you're creating a different level of wealth and legacy. You're going to be remembered. You're going, like, people are going to know who you are because you're wise and you're old and you're caring, and you attract caring souls, and it's just a completely different narrative. It's a completely different energy from this card, and you're getting this as a byproduct of going after your 10 of cups, which is complete. This is emotional, how it feels, and this is what the universe is bringing in. So take a sip. I feel like for someone, this is going to be a completely different, like, night and day situation. And like, whether this is a friendship or a relationship, or a friendship, a relationship, whatever situationship this belongs to, take it how it resonates. You, as soon as you take a sip from this cup that God has offered, your life is just going to completely transform. Like, that's how quickly it is. You've got 10 of cups on one side of the card and the 10 of pentacles on the other side of the card. The only thing in the middle was the 4 of cups. Like, it's as soon as you take this offer, this ace of cups from God, this offer that keeps coming in. We had 4 offers on the other reading. Like, but there is something, there is a very cruel feminine energy who is, this could be aspect of self, or this could actually be a human being. I feel like this could be an energy from your past, and this is the thing that needs to be cleared out for you to. So what I was saying before was that you might have been hurt in the past, or you might have been taken for granted, or that you might have, you know, had a bad experience, maybe with a friend or with a colleague or something like that. And it's left such a They're saying something to me. I'm here. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is the reason. Couldn't be more clearer than that. Ace of Cups in the reverse. It drained you. Someone was cruel. Someone was constantly criticizing you. Someone was, like, I'm getting someone was quite malicious. Like when someone says something and then means something else. Confusing. Like there could have been lies. This could be someone lying. It's draining. This is malicious behavior with the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Star in reverse. This is someone who is like, they're giving me out for blood. They could be jealous of you. They could it's this light in you, I think. It's like because they can't attain it for themselves, they want to put it out. Like it's just it's really difficult because I feel like some people find it really hard with jealousy and envy because they don't understand how amazing that they are, and they get caught up in the idea that they can't have you, or they can't attain it, or they can't have a piece of it. So it's like then they become cruel, and it's like they have to put you down because they don't know any other way, and they've probably had that happen to them. They can't have been controlled by their family, so their family put them down, or it's a learned behavior. It's a learned behavior. The best thing to do is just to send love and peace, and send all energy back to sender with love and peace, and to transmute the energy. Yeah. So this person could have this could have been a mum. This could have been someone that maybe I'm getting that someone broke a family to pieces. Maybe someone cheated. Something happened at home. This could have been a mum, maybe. I don't know. But there was definitely a foundation that was crumbled, something that fell apart. And it definitely has something to do with this feminine energy. This could be like feminine aspects of self as well. I mean, I know myself, I can be honest and say I've been, very cruel in my past. Said things I regret. We're all capable. We're all capable of those things. Where inside yourself is that, that feminine cruel energy? Where are those lies? Where is, where's that little niggle? Where's that malicious energy? Maybe from the past, that's a storyline that could be, could just have a little bit of work done on it. Anything else? So you are releasing. No more stuck in your head. No more, spending time on your own. No more time spending in isolation. No more getting caught up in your thoughts. Cycles of... See the difference from, the things that were keeping you stuck. Overthinking. It's fucking fast moving now. 8 of Wands. Things are moving very, very quickly over this eclipse period. It's good energy to work under if you're wanting to make big changes in your life. You know, it's turning the world upside down for you. If you have been on if you have been on your own, this could be the start of, being very much together with a human being, or vice versa, if that's what you want. If you're wanting to break up from this feminine energy, I don't know. Let's have a look. Have we got anything to finish on, please? Anything else to finish on, please? These wanted to come out. King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Well, the way that I'm reading this is that there's two different energies coming together for a lot of forward. I could read this as there's two people that are coming together who are like chalk and cheese, like one is one type of person, one is the other type. So one is a King of Swords, whether this is male or female, someone who's incredibly intellectual, very logical, all that kind of stuff. And then the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very homely, very warm, very loving, very stable is the word, like she creates opportunities. She's very abundant, but she is home. She's home to everybody. And then you've got the Knight of Wands, and this is like forward moving energy, passion between them. That's how I could read it. Or this could be a process of you moving through these different emotions. Like you've thought about it, you've had these really deep intellectual, logical conversations with yourself and others about what you want and what you want to grow. And then you have created this kind of energy in yourself where you're safe and you're stable and you know who you are and you're home to yourself and other people. And now you're like, I'm fucking ready. I'm charging forward. Like, I know what I want and I'm going after it with passion and purpose. Does that make sense? So I can read it two different ways. Anything else to close? Anything else to close, please? Justice. This is your justice. There you go. Anything that was taken away is about to arrive. I'm hearing you're getting it all, like all of it. And the scales again. This is about speaking your truth. This is about speaking your truth. This is like you're not messing around no more. It's like you're not putting any time and energy into anything else that is. It's like, no, my energy is too precious. My light is too valuable. It's not happening. And you're going to cut anybody down with love and peace and joy, if they're not, giving you as much as what you are. Hold the space, the sacred space, hold the space. Hold the sacred space within you because it's for you and the person that you choose. And we've got Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Yeah, that's the two energies. Hold the space, make plans for the things that you want and focus on them. Do not go after anything that is no longer serving you. Look at this reading. Look at that. Boom. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 8 of Wands. You've got Pisces season. You've got your past over here. Justice right in the middle. It's That's a really good reading. Boom. Justice right in the middle. Love it for you. Yeah, that was quite good. I think I might do another one. I'm still quite pumped with energy to do another reading, so I'm going to do another one. But I feel like it's going to be very, very different. I do hope this reading was helpful to you for the eclipse season. I'm going to meditate and see if there's any more energy to bring in for another reading, and I will be back shortly. If you would like to like and comment and subscribe, it does massively help me to lock in on your energy so I can give you a more accurate read. And yeah, I mean, I love feedback. I love feedback. So if you've got any things that you want to see, like even if you want to comment and tell me what readings that you want to have through this general space, then I'm happy to do that as well. But until then, take care.